Welcome back to Locomotive. We are in episode 9, I want to say. I love how every episode begins with me guessing what episode number we're on. I've also got to stop fiddling with this when I talk. I don't think it makes a sound for you guys, but for some reason I feel compelled to just keep moving it around like an anxious comedian. Anyway, we're back here. How are you doing? You good? Good. Great. Formalities out of the way. Yeah, we are in the middle of a Herman Merman investigation where, let me see what we're doing. Let me move this out of the way. Made myself a little... I was doing an illustration earlier today, and I had to make myself a little diagram to work out how light works. It's good, isn't it? Physics degree, don't know how light works. Okay. These notes are very unhelpful because I've basically written down everything that was happening because I didn't want to forget anything, and now I have too many things to look at, so I may as well play the game again. I think... Yes, I've got the detective kit. So what does that mean for us?
It's a toy badge, but it should still provide an air of authority.
I don't know if people are going to fall for that. And what is this?
It's a toy set lockpick, likely effective against only the weakest of locks.
Yeah, I think we tried that on the bolted door, but it didn't work. So we'll look out for something to open with that. And let's see. I've written down Lady Underwood, proof trains can go without diesel. I think that's the sort of that's part of the subplot, isn't it? Model railway for Junebug from George. We don't know who those people are, but maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. Maybe it was just an example of how we could use the magnifying glass, and the magnifying glass will actually be more useful for something else. Set list we don't need anymore. Although I'm not sure what the set list. Do you remember we told the set list to the bouncer or the stage manager or the band manager or the producer, whoever that was, and we told her the set list to pass the test. Did that give us anything? We got the pearl necklace from Donato's mouse. Nothing else. We got a plunger for some reason. We haven't tried using the plunger on the toilet. Maybe that'll do something. And I think we went to the kitchen, but they didn't like us. Is this the toilet? I think I need to click on it to go in. Might as well. I can't click on it. Okay. Might as well not.
There's nothing in there to flush.
And that's it. Can't click on anything with my plunger. And can I go this way? Is this just outside? Can't go this way. Alright, back we go, Merman. What's going on with Don Donato? Something was going on with Don Donato. Don Donato was going to get us on the guest list for the green room.
It's the VIP guest list for the green room, but my name is notably absent. Don't they know who I am?
But we need to do something for him. Look, I'm a cop.
What do you think of this?
Nice badge, but that's not enough to get you in here.
That would have been funny, though. We needed to get someone drunk. Yes. We need... Oh.
How's the script so far?
Kind of weird. Dirk Chiselton hasn't made an appearance yet.
That's right. Okay, so yes, we spoke to the barman. The barman made us the rosebud, and we want to give the rosebud to this guy, but he won't have it until he's having dinner. So I'm guessing we're having to do some other stuff first to allow time to pass. And I think he's just going to...
What is it you want?
I think he's still going to be...
I'll leave you to it.
Choosing...
Indeed, that would be for the best.
Yes. Yeah, he seems familiar. Doesn't he? Have I said this before? He seems... But now that he's not drunk, he seems familiar to me. Like maybe his voice, his appearance. Who's he reminding me of? Part of me thinks he's reminding me of that guy from Severance. You know, like the really big guy that works for the company. But I can't remember what he sounds like, so I might just be making that up. Can't go in the luggage room. Which room number is this?
It's room 302.
Okay, I think I'm in... Whoa, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back. Come back. I didn't press that button. Don's quarters. Okay. My quarters. And that's going to be Diane's room. But we don't know Diane. Our previous character knew Diane. How have I forgotten what his name is?
Back again, c'est une honte.
Oh, pour qui tu te prends? What is it you want?
I haven't tried this.
I'm your new hire, of course. Don't you remember?
I don't require additional staff. You are mistaken.
You'd be more hindrance than help, no?
Okay.
This isn't the bathroom. I'll just be on my way.
Get out!
Okay, once again, I think we're going to need to figure that out. What did we do with the last character that opened it up for them? We had to wait some amount of time because the kitchen was a bit of a disgrace. Maybe my... Don's quarters. My quarters.
Nope.
Yeah. He said only the simplest of locks. Nothing's really pending. Right, I'm going to remind myself what the hell Don wanted from us.
So, how is that favor progressing?
Ooh, I like this. Can you forge a more convincing detective badge out of this toy? That's nice.
Could you forge a more convincing detective badge out of this toy?
Ah, you've got a scheme already cooking, I see.
I
Let
mean,
me take
kind
a look
of.
at that. See
I
what
don't
we're
know-
working with here.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Yeah. I see the problem. You're not fooling anyone with this at a glance. Just a second. Let me work my magic. A lick of paint here, bit of polish there. All right. Listen, this will be enough to get your foot in the door. Just don't let him look too long at it, all right?
Thanks.
Great.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so I
Catch
still
you
need to.
later.
I still need to get Mr. Marron to.
For a toy badge, it's quite convincing.
It should be even more convincing now.
Nope.
I want to inspect it. All right, let's see if we can fool anyone with it. I was like, maybe we can fool the kitchen staff, but I don't think the kitchen staff have an option to be fooled with it. But let's find out. Will you be fooled by my detective badge?
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Just what we need. Another self-absorbed authority figure.
Okay, well at least it did something. Will you be fooled by my detective badge?
Step aside! Detective coming through!
You're not with the tax office, are you?
This is really interesting. Well, I say interesting. If I recall correctly, we were hired by Lady Undervold to suss some stuff out on this train by acting non-suspicious as an author, not as a detective. And all we've done since we got on the train is talk about how much of a detective we are to everyone.
What do you think of this?
That sure is a badge.
That sure is a badge. What about you? I don't know why I'm showing it to everyone.
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire!
Just so you know, that doesn't count as ID.
Great. I mean, I got an achievement for just flashing it about. The thing is, I'm doing it because it seems to allow me to do it. So...
Step aside! Detective coming through!
Although we're now in a loop of...
Waved his badge at me. I can die happy.
We're now in a loop of things he says. Okay, so the people I think would benefit... I'm going to flash it at the girl because she gave it to me in the first place, and I wonder if she'll be like...
They wouldn't appreciate that.
Interesting, okay. Now, who I really want to impress is you. Up this is the wrong
What
way.
do you think
She's
of
over.
this?
She's over there.
Nice badge. But that's not enough to get you in here.
And you?
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Okay, there's no one in this direction. Where are the twins and the old lady? Where did they go to after they fell out of the loo? Why did I ask Don to do this to me?
I'd rather keep it.
Why doesn't he get to experience? That's fascinating. I get why you wouldn't show it to the girl because she gave it to me. Maybe the kitchen staff do want it. Maybe I need to get the kitchen staff to get a move on so that he can eat, so that he can drink.
Hello? Is someone there?
Sorry, wrong room. Ha
Stop walking. Stop walking. Sometimes he just wanders off. Is that my room? And by my room, I mean the previous guy's room, the lawyer's room. What the hell was his name? I mean, I looked last time for what his name was in my notes, and apparently not. Royce Express, Donnie Donato, Ron. Yeah, I didn't write down my own name. And the thing about my last character is he didn't say his name every 4 seconds like Herman Merman does. The Gudrun twins, Donnie Donato, Suzanne the singer, Ron the accountant, the posh couple, Pierre Bros the artist, Detective Waluigi, Herman Merman. So many names, none of them my guy. Don't you love watching me play games where I need to collect evidence and I can't remember things from one moment to the next?
Back again, c'est une honte.
Oh, pour qui tu te prends? What is it you want?
How do I get to show you my cool badge? I don't know. See, I would have thought it would have, like, convinced them I was a health inspector.
I'm your...
I don't require additional staff. You are mistaken.
I mean, it doesn't immediately...
Ignorance than help, no?
It It doesn't immediately kick us out, does it?
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
So I'm going to pay attention to the things they say.
Inspecteur, il ne manquait plus ça.
You expect me to just take your word for it? If you come to inspect my kitchen, you better bring.
Well, look at my badge. Look at my cool badge. Is what I want to say. Oh, hang on. We've got a bunch of things we can say to them. Okay. The badge will come up, but I will talk to them via these other avenues.
You mean you don't recognize me?
Am I to recognize every vagrant who enters my kitchen claiming to be a health inspector? Don't be absurd.
This attitude will reflect poorly on your health inspection.
This attitude will reflect poorly on your health inspection.
Too bad. Now go and cry elsewhere.
I believe this badge should serve as satisfactory identification.
I believe this badge will serve as satisfactory identification.
Oh my god, we get a whole splash of it.
Please accept my apologies, Inspector.
Oh, mon Dieu. I hope this day would never come.
May I have a look around?
Oh, but of course. Dépêchez-vous. Get to your stations. This is not a drill.
Okay, we're in. We're in. I was kind of hoping that would work, but when we didn't get because we go immediately into dialogue and we can't reach into our clothes to do the whole detective extraordinaire. I thought we were locked out of it, but apparently not. I haven't heard the phrase "oh la vache." Is that a real phrase? Is that a real French phrase? I'm locked in now. "Oh la vache." Oh, the cow. Do French people say "oh, the cow"? There's a studio in Yorkshire called Oh la vache. It just means "oh my god" or "oh damn." It literally means "wow, the cow." Hang on. Oh, similar to the English expression "holy cow." Okay, fair enough. We do basically say the same thing. So, more fool me for being surprised by it. Look at the oyster sack. Don't mind if I do.
Sack of oysters, ready for shucking.
I wouldn't trust me to shuck an oyster, seeing as I cut the end of my thumb off chopping ginger.
Greetings.
Rémi Galette. I'm the entremetier. How can I help, Inspector?
Yes, he tastes... Hang on, I wrote down what his job was. He, tastes everything before it leaves the kitchen. Oh my god, I've written down so much nonsense. Well, I definitely wrote it down at some point. Probably not that important. Okay, never mind. What dish are you preparing?
What dish are you preparing over here?
Ah, we're preparing oysters with sauce mignonette tonight. I've got to shuck all the oysters in this sack first, though.
Have you ever found a pearl while shucking oysters?
Have you ever found a pearl while shucking oysters?
I wish. They're extremely rare. I could shuck thousands of oysters and still never see one.
Could be important.
Well, perhaps it will be your lucky day.
If you say so, Inspector.
I'm going to flip to a fresh page in my book so that I can write down things I actually meant to do. Okay, so probably not pearls, but I've got pearls in my pocket. Probably unrelated. What are your duties in the kitchen?
What are your duties in the kitchen?
As the entremetier, it's my job to prepare the entrees. I'll typically be in charge of your hot appetizers, soups, vegetable dishes, that sort of thing. But really, I just do what I'm told.
I see.
Do you perform any other kitchen duties?
Do you perform any other kitchen duties?
Well, I'll occasionally assist the chef de cuisine with their taste tests. He doesn't have much of a tolerance due to his condition, you see.
Why do you have to taste all the dishes?
Why do you have to taste all the dishes?
You've got to taste everything before it's plated, Inspector.
You wouldn't know if a dish is properly seasoned otherwise. The chef de cuisine is a little sensitive, so I take on that role for him.
Have there been any reported sightings of vermin?
Have there been any reported sightings of vermin?
Oh, I hope not. I can't stand the sight of them. They're quick, the twitchy movements. Those sharp...
Oh yeah,
gnawing
he's
teeth.
afraid of mice.
Don't forget their beady little eyes.
Ah! Oh, it gives me the creeps.
Are you suggesting you're afraid of robots? Robots? Rodents?
Are you suggesting you're afraid of rodents?
There's nothing wrong with suriphobia. It's extremely common, you know. You shouldn't talk to me about it, though. You're stressing me out.
I'll let you get back to work.
Merci, Inspector.
Yes, yes, everything seems fine here. Plunger.
I'll just add this to my collection.
We have 2 plungers now. What is this going to mean? Use the tap? I love those.
Is that necessary, Inspector?
I'm just, checking the taps.
I love those hose taps. I really want one. Okay, do I have anything I can fill up? Maybe I'll put some water in my cup.
That doesn't work.
Well, it should work. I mean, if we cast our minds back to a previous episode where my cup did not have water in it. Okay, let's have a look in the pot.
It smells like onion soup.
I tried to make onion soup a few months ago, and I absolutely ballsed it up.
You're in charge of this kitchen, I take it.
Oui. François Tatin. I'm the chef de cuisine. How may I assist you, Inspector?
What is this dish you're preparing?
What is this dish you're preparing?
This is our signature dish. Soupe à l'oignon. Onion soup, Inspector.
Ah!
One of our more popular dishes, I might add.
May I sample the onion soup?
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entre métier, the soup!
Oui,
Okay.
chef.
Here he comes to taste the soup.
What do you think, Remy?
Délicieux.
Go ahead, Inspector.
On second thought, I think I'll pass.
Interesting. Now, we learned that he tastes everything in the kitchen in our last run. But that never... I wrote it down because I thought maybe this will be important. Maybe we'll have to, like, manipulate the kitchen in some way to make him eat something. I don't know. I don't know what I expected to happen, but I thought maybe if he's in our way, we need to slip him something drowsy in the soup or whatever. Like, but anyway, that never came to pass. But maybe this time. When did you last have a health inspection?
When did you last have a health inspection?
It's been some time. You know, we don't often encounter traveling health inspectors. Which authority did you say you are from again?
The Merman Institute?
Sounds prestigious.
Your prior inspection, did it go well?
Your prior inspection. Did it go well?
It was admittedly before Antoine had fully calibrated Fiammetta. Luckily, we were able to extinguish him before there was any lasting damage. That won't happen again, right, Antoine?
Oui, chef. Fiammetta has never been better.
And how did you end up aboard the Royce Express?
How did you end up aboard the Royce Express?
Is this anecdote part of the inspection?
Perhaps you could indulge me.
Are you sure? It is a tale of woe and misfortune, Inspector.
I'm listening.
I was once hailed as the culinary maestro of Paris, right up until my shameful secret was exposed. Shunned by all my peers. I ended up here.
Tell me, what was your secret?
Tell me, what was your secret?
Are you sure you want to know?
I'm positive.
All right. You see, I was burdened with...
With?
A geographic tongue.
What? That's your shameful secret?
A side effect of this affliction is a high sensitivity to seasoning. I assure you it's a wretched curse in this line of work, Inspector. As such, I relied on others to sample my creations for me. However, one fateful evening I was caught out. With my reputation ruined, I was banished from Paris in disgrace.
Your reputation was ruined because you had a geographic tongue and other people taste... Right, I'm looking this up as well. Geographic tongue. The Mayo Clinic. Geographic tongue is an inflammatory but harmless condition along the surface of the tongue. Tongue is covered with... I'm not going to go into details in case any of you find that gross. No offense to anyone who has it. It makes... It's called geographic tongue because patches make your tongue look like a map. The patches often appear in one area and then move to a different part of the tongue. Does not cause any health issues. Can cause tongue pain and make you sensitive to foods such as spices, salt and sweets. Wow. Learning so much this game. It's like learning about Irish folklore in Blake Manor, but learning in specific tongue afflictions. So you were ousted from the Culinary Society.
So you were ousted from Culinary Society.
Of course. What self-respecting chef is unwilling to sample their own cooking? Lady Unterwald took me under her wing when no one else would.
Are you crying?
No. It's all these onions. This is why I have Remy sample my dishes.
What do professional chefs do to protect...
That will be all for now.
To protect themselves from onions? Like, I'm assuming there's not like a surefire way to not cry from onions, but... Right, chef.
Hello there.
Antoine Cassoulet.
When was this stove last inspected?
When was this stove last inspected?
Fiammetta isn't for inspection. She's to be admired. Be careful around her, Inspector. She can be very temperamental.
You named your stove Fiammetta?
You named your stove Fiammetta?
Oui. She breathes life into the kitchen. Why shouldn't she have a name?
I don't believe that naming your equipment is standard procedure.
Don't let her hear you say that. She's not one to be crossed.
Yes, we're familiar with Fiammetta. May I have a closer look at Fiammetta?
May I have a closer look at Fiammetta?
No. It takes a keen eye to work with Fiammetta. She's been calibrated perfectly. Even a minor adjustment would lead to disaster.
Disaster, you say?
Do you know how long it takes for eyebrows to grow back? Because I do.
Okay, I'm going to write a couple of things down. Entree chef tastes everything. Fiammetta calibrated sensitively. Is that the law? Are you sure this equipment meets safety regulations? I wrote that down because, like, maybe we'll have to give the entree chef something. Maybe we'll have to, like, fiddle with Fiammetta to burn the kitchen down. It's weird because we're in the past, so we know the kitchen wasn't burned down. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think we're going to burn the kitchen down. I really don't think that's what we were. But I don't know. We might do something to ruin the food.
Are you sure this equipment meets safety regulations?
As long as I'm here, you have nothing to fear, Inspector. Fiammetta can be feisty, but she behaves under my watchful eye.
Why are we in here? I mean, I'm talking to these people, but like, I don't have a goal. My goal is to get that guy to eat some bloody food, so I can slip him a drink.
Do you tend to accommodate difficult passengers?
Our passengers have high standards, but it's our job to meet those expectations. Why do you ask? Is this part of the inspection?
Aha! Ask and you shall receive. Would you consider Mr. Masson a difficult passenger?
Would you consider Mr. Masson a difficult passenger?
Ah, tu te fiches de moi. Don't you speak that name in our presence. What is this? Did you send him here for your little health inspection?
You're not a fan of Mr. Masson, I take it.
You're not a fan of Mr. Masson, I take it?
He doesn't want anything on the menu.
I noticed.
You think we can just invent new dishes on the spot? I've a good mind to close the kitchen. That'd teach him.
That doesn't sound all that accommodating.
You'd really close down the kitchen?
You'd really close down the kitchen?
It's not my decision, but I'd refuse their patronage. Let's see them eat without a chef in the kitchen. J'en ai marre. It's our food or nothing at all.
That's all for now.
That's all for now.
As you wish, Inspector.
What else can we fiddle with in this area? The butter.
They won't mind if I borrow this.
No, butter. Why would they? Now, I bet I won't be able to do this.
I'm not going to touch this while the grill is on.
Okay, but interesting that it's an option. Okay, on we go. Which one is this? Is the larder? It's the pantry.
The entrance to the pantry. It seems to be locked shut for now.
Locked shut, you say?
Nope.
Okay. This is outside? Okay. Well, this guy likes pearls, so let's give him some pearls.
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
All right. This could use some butter. I'm doing something for no reason.
Nope. It smells like onion soup.
Okay. This has not helped us. Can I make a double plunger?
Nope.
Why would I want butter? Do you think Mr. Masson just wants a big wad of butter? People do seem to like butter. I don't care about butter. I barely put butter on anything. But some people love a bit of butter. Mr. Masson, may I offer you butter?
I'd rather keep it.
All right. Where's my drink?
Hello.
What'll it be?
That's enough chatting for now.
Enough chatting for now.
Talk to you later.
But...
Hello.
What'll it be?
Could I trouble you for some advice, barkeep?
What's on your mind?
No, I'm not there yet.
I think that's enough advice.
But I'm interested...
All right.
At some point, I might ask him...
That's enough chatting for now.
I'm unsure how... Sorry, I keep talking over the dialogue. I might ask him how to proceed at some point, because I'm interested in what he does. Like, does he provide advice in the same way that the Dirk Chisholton hotline provides advice? Or is he a lot lighter touch with his advice? Or will he just give me generic advice unrelated to what I'm up to? Where am I going? Right, what do you want? Remind me what your deal is.
Harmon, how's it going?
Yes, what talking to her did was give me her signature.
I'll be leaving now.
And I used
See
her...
you around, pal.
I used her signature with Donnie. to start the process of making a new guest list. However, he won't update the guest list for me until I have given Mr. Maron his drink. And I have 2 plunges, a pen, a stapler, a letter opener, and pearls.
It's a genuine pearl necklace.
Can I cut it apart?
That doesn't work.
And put one of the pearls in the oyster shuck? I'm going to try and put one of the pearls in the oyster bag, and maybe that guy will be delighted and he'll fuck off. Right, let's just chuck some pearls in here.
Let's reunite these pearls, shall we?
Not what I expected, but okay. Are you okay?
Don't let it near me!
Alright, if I save you from the mice...
It's the entrance to the pantry. It seems to be locked shut for now. Excuse me, chef.
No, I didn't mean to talk to you. No.
That's all for now.
As you wish.
Yeah. Can I steal?
I guess those oysters won't be shucked anytime soon.
Can I shuck it with a letter opener?
That doesn't work.
What do you want? What can I do for you? You seem troubled. Do you want some water?
That doesn't work. They wouldn't appreciate that.
Don't laugh at me. What can I do to help you?
It's the napkin that I grabbed from the bar.
Can I mop your brow?
I'd rather keep it.
I think the mouse is gone.
It smells like onion soup.
Okay, so this guy's freaking out. What if I ask this guy to taste the soup?
How may I assist you, Inspector?
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entre métier! The soup!
Crawling, scratching, nibbling. Its beady eyes stared right through me.
Entre métier? Fine. I guess I'll have to taste it myself.
Uh-oh.
Ah, perfect. Go ahead, Inspector.
On second thought, I think I'll pass.
Oh, I thought it would bother him.
That will be all for now.
Very well.
Okay. Okay, here's an idea. I'm going to try the butter again, but...
Nope.
So my other idea is, can I steal a chili from the chili plant in Lady Unterwald's room, put the chili in there, screw up his geographic tongue, and then I'm not sure. Like, if we get him out of the way, I don't know what that does for us. But that's all I've got. Because in my head I was like, where can I get salt? Don't know. Where can I get chili? And then it came to me. Wait, where is she? She's in here, isn't she? I'm going to take a chili, please.
I'll just take a handful.
Yes. Okay, we're off. By the way, have you seen my cool badge? Check this out.
Step aside! Detective coming through!
Yes, you're a big, strapping detective, Herman.
Okay. if this works, okay. So far, this episode, I have been, I think, vibing a little bit more with it. Oh, I know what I was going to ask. I was going to ask you. If you feel free to tell me, because otherwise I won't be able to hear you. If you talk at your screen, I won't know your answer. So type it in. If you played this kind of game, point and click games, the classic style, or I guess modern style, I don't know. Again, as I said, I'm a bit more unfamiliar with this style of game. But if you played your Monkey Islands and your Sam and Max's and all the other shit that this game is in the style of, is this very similar to that? Like, is it if you liked those games and you were looking for another game, would this game scratch that itch? Is it in the same vein? Is it doing the same work? I'm asking partly out of interest, and I'm asking partly because I did say maybe I'll play some of those games in the future. But it really depends on whether I feel like I'm getting my head around this game or not. And today I am.
This should add a bit of flair to the kitchen.
I'm going to reiterate, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just being a mischief. And rather than thinking of an end goal, like, I don't know how this gets me towards Mr. Masson, but I'm just noting certain interactions and how I can interrupt them. So I've stopped him from being able to taste. I've forced him to have to taste. I know strong flavours will make a mess of him.
How may I assist you, Inspector?
And so I put some chili in the soup. That's... But to what end goal? I don't know. I don't know what happens next if I screw him up. Like, where does this leave me in being able to progress to Mr. Masson?
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entre métier, the soup!
Crawling, scratching, nibbling. Don't let it near me.
Entre métier? Fine. I guess I'll have to taste it myself.
A couple of things I've stumbled into, though. Oh, God.
Chef? It seems the head chef is indisposed.
Well, I've taken out 2 of the kitchen stuff, so...
I've concocted the world's spiciest soup.
Yeah, you've concocted it. Can I put it in this cup? I can! Can I? What is that? What has this done for me? I keep doing stuff, and I don't know why it's good. Hi.
Excuse me, chef.
Oui, Inspector?
That's all for now.
As you wish, Inspector.
Do you want to try my soup? What? I appear to have wandered off. Where are you going? What's happening?
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
Why did you go all the way over here to do that? I'm going to do it again. I'm going to... Why do you walk all the way over here?
They wouldn't appreciate that.
Would you like some soup?
I'd rather keep it.
Okay. I'm going... Would I like the soup? No. Who would want the soup? Would Mr. Masson want the soup directly? Why do I have spicy soup? Why are these things happening? Soup?
They wouldn't appreciate that.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, what is it you want?
You sure you don't want that drink?
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
No, I've already...
No.
No.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
I'll leave you to it.
Indeed.
Spicy soup. Do I tell Donnie that everything's gone terribly? Donnie.
So, how is that favor progressing?
Right, if I do this favor, you promise to get me backstage. Can't you just intimidate him into giving you what you want?
Can't you just intimidate him into giving you what you want?
Mr. Masson isn't so easily persuaded. Not through muscle, at least. That's why you gotta put that big detective brain of yours to good use, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so... Oh yeah, what do I need to get? It's something that I'll know what it is when I see it.
You want me.
Let's just say it's an onion.
Yeah, it's the magnet, isn't it? That's
I'll
right.
see.
Catch you later.
Look, I found this soup.
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
Right, think this through. There's nothing in the kitchen I can, like... I can't just bowl up the soup myself. I have fucked this place right up. What is this? Talk to the chef. Use the tap. Great. Oh. You're alive. Ah!
I'm not going to touch this while the grill is on.
Okay. Again, I am stumbling to some shit. But I did think he wasn't going to talk to me about the water. So I just wondered what would happen. Turn off the grill. Turn off the grill. Increase the gas flow. Again, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just being an absolute kitchen menace. I've killed all of them.
Yameta, what have you done?
Why have I done this?
I apologize, sir, but the kitchen is closed due to an incident.
I suppose it was too much to ask for a meal with a hint of imagination.
Would you care to order a drink instead?
I suppose I have no choice. Be gone.
Okay, well... Okay. So... maybe I forgot certain bits of dialogue or what was being hinted at. But in my mind, even as things were going chaotic, I was assuming I was aiming for getting the kitchen to make him a meal. A satisfactory meal that he would eat. Instead, I destroyed all 3 chefs and shut down the kitchen, which forced him to have a drink anyway. Which sure works. It's tricky, like, it's it's fun. And you sort of play with the mechanics a lot. And the deductions I was making, some things I stumbled into. I turned on the water. Well, I don't know. I think you've got to play around a little bit. But throughout that, I was noticing certain mechanisms, like you do this, this happens, and or you know, I became much more aware of the machine. Like the guy tastes the food, so you stop him being able to taste the food, so the chef tastes the food himself. So, okay, we know he's very sensitive, so you put weird stuff in the soup, and then I was like spotting that. But like I say, I was spotting it without really understanding what was going to happen in the end. And sure, what happened in the end was I put the whole kitchen out of whack. But I don't know if this is an issue or not, so I'm just talking out loud. At no point was I doing anything thoughtfully with the idea that I would get to this point, other than the fact that I knew that if I kept being able to do things, progression would happen. You know what I mean? And that's kind of fine. I think you know, there was some satisfaction in noticing the stuff that was happening and what the interactions were and what things I might be able to fit. And there was an element of like curiosity being rewarded. You know, I had a little thought about, oh, this guy mentioned pearls. I've got pearls. He didn't want the pearls, but maybe I hide the pearls in the oysters, and then that caused a surprise interaction. So, you know, oh, what, I've got this cup. I tried it with the water didn't work. I tried it on the soup, it did work. You know, I trying things and noticing the mechanics of the kitchen paid off. But again, it wasn't like I went into the kitchen being like, okay, here is my end goal. I need to shut the kitchen down. If anything, I went into the kitchen with, here's my end goal. I need a meal. I need someone to make me a meal. How do I make this happen? So yeah, nothing I was doing was in service of my supposed end goal. But that's fine. We've got here.
Yes, what is it you want?
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
I suppose I have no choice. Be gone.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Indeed.
So, how do we get him the drink?
Hello.
What'll it be?
A libation would be tempting, but I'm afraid not.
I get it. No drinking on the job.
I'll need to keep my wits about me if I'm to solve this case.
Case?
Ah, I fear I've already said too much. That's enough chatting for now.
Talk to you later.
Where's my drink?
These?
That's Express Reserve whiskey. Would you like one?
No, thanks. I've got to stay sharp.
Where's my drink?
Ballast blend.
Okay. How do I get... So the waiter went this way. How do I get him to give him the drink that I made for him? Because I've made him the drink. I've made him the rosebud. Well, this explains what happened to the kitchen. Oh no, Fiammetta! We're monsters.
It's the entrance to the pantry. It seems to be locked shut for now.
This is all adding up.
I guess those are...
Yeah. Okay. So... How do I get the waiter to give him my drink?
No!
Questions. Like, I feel like we've done everything we need to do to get to the right point. Have I misunderstood where my drink is? Did I write down where my drink is? I thought he said he's keeping it behind the bar. I can't remember why. I think because when I ordered it, I was like, I'm ordering it for that guy, Mr. Masson. Mr. Masson said I don't want it. Put it behind the bar for me. Did he say that to the waiter? In which case the waiter should know, right? Yeah, Rosebud, currently at the bar, waiting.
How can I be of service, Detective?
Yeah, have you seen my drink? I may regret this, but any other ideas you'd care to propose?
I may regret this, but any other ideas you'd care to propose?
Okay. What about this? Herman is assigned a case deep in the jungle.
This sounds more like it.
Now, the location is so remote that it would only be accessible by plane, you see. While you are up in the air, you begin to choke on a packet of complimentary peanuts. Luckily, there is...
Ah, let me guess. A doctor aboard the plane comes to my rescue.
How did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've heard enough.
Mate.
Oh...
Fan friction crushed the Doctor's dreams. Okay.
I have to leave.
I might come back and
Let
ask
me know if you need anything, Detective.
Ask more of you later. I'm going to go this way just for a moment, just to see if anything's changed since I...
Greetings! How can I help you, monsieur?
What happened to Balboa Swing?
What happened to Balboa Swing?
I've never seen them walk off the stage during a set before. Balboa Swing strives for perfection. Something must have thrown them off.
It wasn't me, was it?
Still waiting to get those shoes shined?
Oh, I'm still waiting, monsieur. Since you gave her that manuscript, she hasn't looked up once.
Sorry.
I have to go now.
I have to find this bloody drink.
Thoughts on the script?
It's a lot slower than his last one. He must be building up to a mind-blowing ending.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't think you've got anything to offer either. You again?
Hello again.
Nope.
I should be going.
Very well.
What am I forgetting? What does this butter do for us? Why have we got butter? I'm aware last time we didn't use all the items, so some of them are red herrings. I've still got spicy soup. In fact, I never used the spicy soup, did I? I got shoe shine. Well, we're coming to the end of this episode now. So...
I'd rather keep it.
Would you like this doll?
They wouldn't appreciate that.
Okay, we're sort of at the end of the episode, but we made progress, and we have a cup of spicy soup and a wad of butter. Can we put the butter in the soup?
That doesn't work.
Well, I think it does work. But that's fine. We did well. We've done something. I think the episode of the kitchen, I'm not going to describe it again, but it's mildly concerning for me in terms of progression, because obviously I'm a little bit stuck again now. I'm not entirely sure what the next move is. And before I did the whole kitchen stuff, I was also in that position where I was stuck and I didn't know what the next move was, and I was just doing things. And I'm like, so my concern is that to progress last time when I was stuck before the kitchen to now after the kitchen, like none of that came from me being like, what if I go and do a bunch of this stuff to get to this point? It sort of just kind of happened. So now I'm kind of concerned I have to randomly instigate a bunch of effects that I'm not sure what they are, and I can't imagine what they are because I'm concerned that the outcome is not connected to my current problem. Like, I cannot think my way to that position from now because there's a kind of abstract leap I have to make. Maybe not. I mean, maybe the leap in the kitchen wasn't as abstract as I kind of thought it was, and if either I'd forgotten I'd been prompted to shut down the kitchen, or shutting down the kitchen was a valid form of solution that I should have been thinking of and didn't, and that causing chaos in the kitchen wasn't random. It should have been me going like, I need to shut down the kitchen. And again, like, maybe I have been told to shut down the kitchen, or been seeded the idea that I should shut down the kitchen and I forgot. So anyway, I don't know how random that was, but because it seemed quite random, it makes I'm concerned for my ability to kind of think my way into the next leap. But think my way I will next time. I'm going to record the next episode tomorrow. So, small gap, time for my brain to tick over, and hopefully that little gap will allow me to do the next little leap. But for now, we say goodbye, and we try and make this guy drink our damn drink. We're a bit of a menace, aren't we? Both characters. We stole a hearing aid. We've frightened one chef, severely disturbed another chef physically, and set a third one on fire. We're not the least malevolent protagonists I've ever come across. And so it will continue, I'm sure. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next episode, hopefully. Bye-bye for now.